Hi everyone, it's Lynn from Lynnpenguinscreations. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today is January 10th, 2026, and I'm going to just be sharing a recap of my goals and achievements for 2025 and share some of my, most of my goals for 2026. So I'll start off with 2025 achievements. So I did finish a purple sweater, Catalina cardigan by Hooked on Homemade Happiness. It was using a purple and blue sparkly yarn. You may remember it from a previous video that I shared it, and I'm quite pleased that I got that done. I had a goal of making 120 random acts of crochet kindness, and I completed over 300 of them, although I still have quite a few to give out. I also did a lap gan for the Crafting for Cans auction, which was held in September. It was a local to me auction raising funds for our food bank. So you bid on items with number of cans, so it's quite a cool thing. And my friend Wanda is one of the main people that runs that, so I'm happy to support that. I have done so every year. I joined in a whole bunch of crochet alongs this year and completed quite a few of them. I did a beautiful baby Afghan for an order. I'm trying to remember now. It was pink and purples and whites, I think is what it was. And that was very well received. I also did the animal square blanket from a repeat crafter me. That's hard to say. I got all the animal squares done and most of the backs done, but I still have yet to put it together. So that's going on my 2026 work in progress list. I did lots of donut buddies thanks to the crochet along by Sally at Nanny Moon's Crochet. I played along with her for a number of weeks, but I started late in the cal, so I still have probably 15 or 20 donuts to do out of, I think, 50 donuts in the book. So I will work on some of those in 2026. I made a hexie cardigan, which was a result of seeing a post on KK Crochet. So I did a blue tones and white hexie cardi with hearts down the back and a hood. It will be perfect for cool baseball evenings. There is, I don't know if I have a picture of it. If I do, I'll put it up here if I have it handy. But you will find that in a previous podcast that I shared it. I did 3 pattern tests. I did 2 of them for Cassandra at Craftably Ever After. I did a little orange mouse and I did a fox, and they were fabulous patterns. I just love her patterns. I love how they're written. I love how well they're presented. She makes a really beautiful looking pattern with lots of great instructions. I can't recommend her enough. And I did an infinity cowl at the end of 2025 for Canoe Mountain Designs, a Canadian designer, and that was a lot of fun as well. So I hope to do some more pattern tests in 2026. Some of the other things I've made this past year, 2025, I did a little phone purse, a number of prayer squares, some wheat stitch pumpkins, quite a few hats. I made a cute little granny square chicken. I did a bear in a box crochet along with Cassandra at Craftably Ever After. I did a part of a Do You Want to Make a Snowman crochet along with Cassandra, so at Craftably Ever After. And Crochet Jolly, I believe, was the other person for that. I had a lot of fun. I need to finish a few of the items for that crochet along. So I feel very accomplished for 2025. I did post a number of podcasts. I didn't do every week. Life kind of got in the way. I did a birthday crochet along. I played along with a Christmas in July, Christmas extravaganza with KK Crochet and posted a few things for that. I hope to do that again this year. And I did a fall crochet along on my channel where I did fall themed pumpkin makes, that type of thing. That was a lot of fun. And I did my 12 days of giveaways in December, showcasing some of the makes that I'd made and offering them up for free to anybody who was local to me and wanted to pick them up. Sadly, I didn't have very many people ask for any, so it was kind of interesting. I was surprised. Anyhow, on to goals for 2026. I do want to continue using my stash yarn. I did a really good job from the fall forward, using up lots of yarn in my stash. So I'm going to try to continue using yarn in my stash. I have upped my goal for Random Acts of Crochet Kindness in 2026. I have a goal to make 300 Random Acts of Crochet Kindness. And I will be working along with Rose at Rose Likes Crochet on her monthly themed Random Acts of Crochet Kindness, as I did last year, which I forgot to mention earlier. So Rose has a theme each month, and you make Random Acts of Crochet Kindness in that theme and submit them to her, and then she draws a winner each month for a prize. I was lucky enough to win a prize one month, so it was pretty fun. And she's got the year posted now on her channel so that each month, you know, this month, January 2026, is snowflakes. So I have some snowflakes to make. And then you just have to send pictures in to her and let her know where you've dropped them off. So I'll definitely be playing along with that. I hope to do 5 pattern tests this year. I did 3 last year. I'm hoping I can do 5 this year, so we'll see what happens with that. I do want to make an emotional support chicken. I did purchase a pattern last year. I was inspired by Natasha at Hooks and Stitches to do this, and I do have some really beautiful yarn in my stash for that, so I am going to put it together in a bag ready to go when I get started. I have a couple of patterns from Cassandra at Craftily Ever After, the Travel Bear and the Grumpy Bear, which I want to make. And the Grumpy Bear, she has a crochet along each month this year doing accessories and or clothing for the bear. So once you buy the Grumpy Bear pattern, each month the challenge patterns will be released for free. So you just have to purchase the one pattern, and then you'll get all the rest for the year of the additional patterns. And for January, it is a workout outfit and a yoga mat. It's really cute. So I hope to get both of those done, the Grumpy Bear and the January make this month. I'm also working on a stitch sampler scrap gan that runs from January to April by Hooked on Homemade Happiness. And I hope to put a picture up here of that. So technology is not being kind to me today, so we'll see what happens. But that is a stitch sampler, so there's several parts to it, well, 14 parts plus the border, so it goes for 15 weeks. And I'll be doing that and trying to use up some of my stash at the same time. I also want to host my birthday crochet along again in April, which I did last year and had quite a few people play along. So I will be doing that again in April, so watch for that. And I hope to do something, you know, some kind of Christmas crochet along in the summer or early fall, just to get us all working on a few makes before Christmas. My YouTube friend Sally did a challenge from September through November to work on and or finish Christmas projects, and I really liked her idea. So I'm going to kind of go with something like that. So you can watch for that. I also want to make a roll a row blanket, and that is using these dice that my BFF Wanda gave me for Christmas. So this is a Canadian made product, and so what it is it's 3 dice. You roll the 1 dice to see which stitch you're going to do the row at. The second dice will tell you how many rows to do, and the third will tell you the equal sign means stay with that stitch, and the arrows mean switch up your color. So that's going to be a really fun crochet along at some point for me to do. I probably will make a lap blanket with that. It won't be a huge thing, but I will be doing that. And I want to use up my patterns from my stash. I want to try and at least pull up one of my previously purchased patterns and do 1 a month. So that should give me 12 patterns from my stash being completed. I have a number of works in progress and sleeping works that I want to do. I have the Lapgan for Catherine's Crop for a Cure, which comes up in September, so I want to finish that. I have a Christmas throw that my sister and I worked on the year before last, and we were going to get together this year and work on it, and we just never got around to it. So we're going to work on it this year and get it done. And I have the Granny Goes Random blanket, which I did with the crochet along from Natasha at Hooks and Stitches, and I have all of the squares and triangles done. I just have to sew it together, so that's definitely something I'm going to be finishing. And I worked on the birthstone cowl all year long with Litza at Coco's Crochet last year. You needed to create something with the birthstone color. I did birthstone hearts and mounted them on black squares, and I have to join all those squares for a lapgan. So that has to be finished. And now I'm going way back to 2022 or 2021, I'm not sure. And I want to finish, this is a very sleeping whip, a Battenberg blanket. I watched Sally at Nanny Moon's Crochet today talking about starting a Battenberg blanket. That's hard to say. And so it triggered my memory to pull that out and get working on finishing that up. So that will be something fun. So that kind of wraps up all my goals. They're pretty lofty goals, I think. I have to really make an effort to get these things done. But I think it's going to be a great year. I hope that everybody had a great holiday and is looking forward to a crafty and creative 2026. So take care, everybody, and I will see you soon. Oh, also, one of my other goals is to post on a more regular basis or more consistent basis through 2026. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.